become a competitive one within the Northeast 10 Conference, and now back at her alma mater. As you take a look there at Ryan Adams, helped get this team off to a 10-game winning streak in the non-conference, looking for the first Patriot League win of the season, as the Leopards have dropped games to Lehigh at home and then at Bucknell and at Loyola Maryland so far this season. Lafayette will serve first. Stepping up, it'll be Julia Howard, team leader with 26 service aces on the season. And the first point of the day goes to the Lafayette Leopards. Great start for Howard, as Lafayette, one of their big strengths throughout the season has been in the service game. Into the tape and down, and Holy Cross catches a break on the service error. And we're knotted up at 1 here in the opening set. Lafayette this season is second in the Patriot League in team service aces. Leopards grab the point back and the advantage at 2-1. They're 15th overall in the NCAA in team service aces this year. And the kill for the Holy Cross Crusaders. It's Rachel Harding swinging from the outside. Teams trading points in the early going of set number 1. As up to serve, it's Claire Honan. And they call the net violation against the Lafayette Leopards. Back-to-back points give Holy Cross its first lead in the opening set. It's 3-2 in favor of the Crusaders. And the kill goes the other way for Kelly Austin. A quick set to the middle from Julia Howard. And that ties things up at 3. And that'll send the 6-foot sophomore from Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, Kelly Austin, to the service line for Lafayette. Talevich attacks it over, and it's back-to-back points for the Leopards for the first time today. They go up 4-3. Talevich, leading killer on the season for Lafayette, 3.15%. That hitting percentage of just under .250 on the year. Kill for Grayson Bank for Holy Cross, as the Crusaders go in tit for tat with the Leopards early on. Here's Sky Deval Santos, sophomore from San Francisco, California, to serve. Sturrer had the attack. Run the slide, and it's tipped off the block and down. A point for Holy Cross. Good setup by the Crusaders to take a 5-4 lead. Just an unfortunate roll for the Leopards, as Talevich had it blocked. It rolled on top of the tape and came down on the Lafayette side, and it's a 6-4 Holy Cross lead. Sent it to the far pin, and a kill for Rachel Harding. 7-4 Crusaders. Holy Cross last year was 7-9 in Patriot League play. 0-4 so far this season. Dwyer with the set ahead for Harding. And it's 5 in a row for Holy Cross. Talevich on the attack, had it tipped at the net. Overpass. Lafayette trying to get it back. Another joust. And it's Harding again. Third straight kill for the 5'9" junior from Kalamazoo, Michigan. And it's 6 straight points for Holy Cross to take a 9-4 lead in the first set. Sky to ball, Santos still on the serve. Warmoons had it hit the tape and take an awkward roll that brought itself out of bounds. Lafayette gets the point, as they say it was in fact touched upon consultation. So 9-5, Holy Cross on top, as Jenna Bailey, the number 2 setter, checks in to serve. Colton Reinholtz, assistant coach for Lafayette, going over and talking to the official on the grounds. Harding tips it over and picks up right where she left off. 4 straight Holy Cross points have been Rachel Harding kills. And it's a 10-5 lead for the Crusaders as they get another side out. The Leopards battle back. It's still very early on here in the first, but Holy Cross running out to a big lead early. Sturer's serve goes long. Service error for the Leopards. And an 11-6 edge for the Crusaders as Sophie Van Severen, junior from Davenport, Iowa, up to serve for Holy Cross. Ellie Carrera Justis, her first attack. Deegan tipped it over. Just made it inside the antenna. Carrera Justis blocked at the net. And she comes up with her first kill of the day for Lafayette. 7-11, the Leopards take the serve back. On a beautiful libero, Audrey Mangum, junior from Peachtree Corners, Georgia. Mostly played as a DS this year for Lafayette, but switching over to libero with Grace Sturr having to play outside today. It's the injury to Katrina Ruggiero. Tipped into the net. Not a great set for Claire Honan, who just was able to get her fingertips on it. And for just the second time today, Lafayette with back-to-back points. Trying to go on a run with Mangum serving. She's been really good on the serve this year for the Leopards. Send it cross court. It's blocked down but out of bounds. Reagan Wright had the attack. The block was not able to land in bounds. Shannon Dwyer, the setter, to serve. Howard sets to the middle. Austin the kill. Lafayette inches closer at 9-12. They'll make another substitution as Julia Howard checks back in to serve. Grace Stilevich comes back in on the outside, replacing Leanna Deegan and Jenna Bailey. Good serve. And another ace for Julia Howard. When Lafayette's going good, it's when they're serving well. Dwyer to the middle. And Emma Van Severen keeps it in on the far side, right in front of the Lafayette bench. Emma, the freshman, younger sister of Sophie Van Severen. And the serve goes long, another service error for the Holy Cross Crusaders. Lafayette takes the serve back at 11-13. Ellie Carrera Justis sends it on its way. Emma Van Severn had it over. Honan in the middle. (14-11) and Claire Honan, junior from Wauwatosa, Wisconsin. Televich the attack. Back the other way and an authoritative kill for Katie Cairns. Holy Cross has been working the middles very well in the first set. It's a 15-12 lead for the Crusaders. Out of the timeout, the Lafayette Leopards head coach Ryan Adams trying to turn things around in the middle stages of the first set. They trail the Holy Cross Crusaders. Claire Honan still on the serve. Grace Televich comes through with a big kill and gets the Leopards a little closer at 15-12 as Televich swinging from the right antenna, able to send it back to the middle of the courts. Now to serve, Kelly Austin. Televich attacks. Bit of an overpass, and it's batted down by Maddie Warmoons. Lafayette back within 2. And it's Rachel Harding with another kill. That's 5 now in the opening set for number 5 in purple. And it's a 16-13 lead for Holy Cross. Sky DeVal Santos back in to serve. She was on the serve when the Crusaders went on a 6-point run earlier in the set. Sturr had it blocked. Blocks have not been a big part of the game this year for Holy Cross. They're averaging just 1.3 blocks per set, but it's been much better as of late, especially last weekend against Army. Tipped over by Warmoons. Played for Harding. Sturr off the tape. And another kill for the Crusaders, this time Katie Cairns. 18-13 Holy Cross. 4-set match at Army West Point in the last game for Holy Cross, a season-high 15 blocks. Televich on the attack. Harding has it blocked, it lands out of bounds. Point Holy Cross at 19-13. Largest lead of the set, and we have a timeout taken by the Lafayette Leopards. They trail by 6 here in the first set. As we talk about for Holy Cross, again, early in the season, defensively, they were having some issues, but it came back around, especially in the last game against Army. 15 blocks, 9 of those belonging to Claire Honan. But when you look at what Holy Cross did earlier in the season in the non-conference, they really challenged themselves. They played on the road at Penn State earlier in the season on opening weekend when Penn State was top 10 ranked team, at number 8 in the country. They also played Wichita State and Hofstra, a pretty good team out of the CAA. At that point, they went up to New Hampshire, always a perennial power up in the America East. So they really challenged themselves. And so the 3-15 record, maybe not exactly indicative, and some of the stats maybe not exactly indicative of what this Crusaders team is and can be this year in the Patriot League. And when you look at the teams they played, Army perennially in contention, Navy, Colgate, and Loyola Maryland, all teams projected to be at very least in the mix for the Patriot League tournament at the end of the season. So same could more or less be said for Lafayette as they've started off their Patriot League play. But these are the final 2 teams in the Patriot League without a win in the conference. That'll obviously change here tonight as Deval Santos back on the serve out of the timeout. Warmoon tipped it over. To Levitt. Holy Cross able to recover. Harding attacks. And gets another point for the Crusaders. It's now 20-13. Holy Cross running away with the first set late. What a big swing by Grace Sturer. Played most of the year at libero, now getting the start on the outside. She was a two-time All-State selection at Parkland High School here in Pennsylvania. Serve came from Jenna Bailey, and the side out won immediately by Holy Cross, and who else? Rachel Harding, right in the thick of it. This has been the Rachel Harding set. So the Leopards get a gift point back. They trail big late. If they're going to make a run, now's the time to do it. We've got Grace Sturer on the serve. Hits the tape and gets over. Sturer with 22 aces on the year. Second on the team to only Julia Howard. And the Leopards grab another point. Leanna Deegan up off the reloading unit. Deegan doesn't start, but averaging 3 kills a set this season. A dangerous player for the Leopards. Reagan Wright tooled it off the side of a block. Gets Holy Cross the side out. Again, stopping a Lafayette run at 2 straight points. That is the longest that Lafayette has had the serve. 2 points in a row. Meanwhile, there's been a couple of long runs for Holy Cross here in the first. They can put together another here. They can close things out with Sophie Van Severin on the serve. Received by Mangum. Carrera Justice the attack, and the overpass sent out of bounds. 17-23 as the first year Ellie Carrera Justice out of Ransom Everglades High School down in Coral Gables had that kill. And now Holy Cross takes set points at 24-17. Lafayette with its backs up against the wall here at the Kirby Sports Center. Shannon Dwyer to serve. Set it back for Deegan with a big heavy hit. Leanna Deegan keeps the Leopards alive at 24-18. She rotates out as Holy Cross still holds set point with Julia Howard going back to serve for Lafayette. Block lands out of bounds. It was Kelly Austin and Grace Tulevich combining, but it landed out of bounds, and Holy Cross takes the opening set by a score of 25-18. Teams will switch sides. We'll come back with the second set when we return on the Lafayette Sports Network. Welcome back to the Kirby Sports Center here in Easton, Pennsylvania. After one set, the Holy Cross Crusaders with a 1-0 lead over the Lafayette Leopards took that opening set by a score of 25-18, as it was the set for Rachel Harding. She had 10 kills on 11 total attacks. See number 5 in purple with her back turned to the camera. Just a fantastic start for her and a great start for the Crusaders, who, if you didn't watch the first set, you would think that this was a lie. They had a hitting percentage of .741, 20 kills on 27 total attacks and no errors in the opening set. So for Lafayette, I mean, you can look forward into this second set and say, well, look, worst case scenario, you know they're probably not going to do that again. That's ridiculous. That's kind of a once or twice in a season kind of a run that Holy Cross went on in that first set. But it could be one of those things that, since it happened right out of the gate, could be a little deflating. So you got to make sure, if you're Ryan Adams and Colton Reinholds here in between the first and second set, you keep the spirits high in the huddle, and when the team gets back out onto the courts, that you just have a short memory and forget about everything that happened there in that opening set. Some other stat leaders: Shannon Dwyer had 15 assists on those 20 kills for Holy Cross in the opening set. And for Lafayette, there were 4 players with 2 kills apiece. Ellie Carrera-Justis, Kelly Austin, Grace Stilevich, and Leanna Deegan had 2 apiece for the Leopards. Julia Howard led the way with 5 assists. There were no total blocks for both teams. So we'll see how Lafayette's able to respond defensively to the unstoppable Rachel Harding in the first set as the team switched sides. Crusaders going to swing from right to left across the courts. Lafayette's in the opposite direction here on your screens. Thank you so much for joining us on Lafayette Sports Network, making this part of your Friday evening. Crusaders will serve first as the setter, Shannon Dwyer, junior from El Dorado Hills, California. And Grace Stilevich gets the Leopards on top 1-0 here in the second set. Swinging from that left side. We've seen Stilevich this year with the ability to finish off from both the left and right pins. Dwyer sets. And right had it across. And then finding the open space and coming up with the kill for Lafayette, Grace Sturer. And it's a 2-0 Leopard lead. Exactly what they needed to do, getting out of the gates in the second set by winning the first 2 points. Ellie Carrera-Justis is still serving. Stilevich on the attack from the right antenna. 3-0 Leopards. Harding from the back row. Sturer with the kill. 4-0 Lafayette. And a complete reversal from the first set, where Lafayette never even had a run of 3 straight points. They've won 5 out of the gate as Carrera-Justis' serve hits the net. That puts an end to the Lafayette run at 5. But Holy Cross behind the 8-ball early as Emma Van Severen comes in to serve. And the Leopards not able to get it across. Stilevich. Leopards hitting some heavy balls in the second set, finding the open spaces on the Crusaders' defense. Now Kelly Austin to serve, trying to keep it going. Grayson Bank had it rejected. and a 7-2 Lafayette lead. Austin, team leader in blocks, at just about won a set this year. Also good on the serve. Harding had it across. Now Stir the attack. And the point back for Lafayette as they call the illegal set. Goes against Dwyer. We see playing with her left wrist and thumb taped up. Serve goes long from Austin. Holy Cross gets the serve back at 3-8. Every side out that the Crusaders have gotten so far in the second set has come on a service error for Lafayette. Televich attacks. And they call another illegal set. Leopards back up by 6, largest lead of the set. We have a timeout taken with Lafayette on top, 9-3. We'll take a timeout right alongside with them. Stick with us on the Lafayette Sports Network. Out of the timeout at the Kirby Sports Center, Joe Vasile with you. Set number 2, Lafayette up 6 on Holy Cross. Well, the Crusaders with a 1-0 advantage as Grayson Bank had a big drive that was played by Mangum. Stir had it blocked. Leopards play it. Free ball for Lafayette. Deegan attacks. And the Crusaders grab the points out of the timeout. Still trail 4-9 as they grab the side out immediately outside the timeout. Exactly what you're looking for, Kathleen Colpoys. First-year head coach of the Holy Cross Crusaders. Deegan missed on the near side. Sky Deval Santos on the serve for Holy Cross. They went on a couple long runs in the opening set with Deval Santos on the serve. Harding. Bump set from Mangum. Almost a whiff for Katie Cairns, but she just got enough to kiss it over the net and get the point for Holy Cross. 3 in a row for the Purple Crusaders. But the Maroons come back as Leanna Deegan with the men's soccer team making some noise here at the Kirby Sports Center tonight, right behind the Holy Cross bench doing some heckling. 10-6 Lafayette. Ellie Carrera Justi is on the serve. Harding attacks and keeps it in. Rachel Harding with 11 kills on the match so far. And now she serves. Warmoons have the attack. For the opposite number 11, Katie Cairns. And Holy Cross has come out of the timeout swinging really well. They won 5 out of the last 6 points. Deegan powers it through the block. Now Audrey Mangum. Oh, big block by Austin. Up the net, was it touched? No. No deflection. Point for the Leopards. Dwyer to the near side, right, goes long. And a 13-8 lead for Lafayette in the second set, trying to even things up with Holy Cross. Mangum spurring the run on the serve. Crusaders out of system. Back set to Deegan, sends it cross court. It just went long. (9-13), Holy Cross with the serve back. Be taken by Sophie Van Severen. Just played by Sturer. And then Deegan kills it. Leopards back up by 5. They've led by as many as 6, most recently at 9-3. Holy Cross able to get the quick side out. Get it back down at 10-14. Shannon Dwyer to serve. Carrera Justis, the kill. And now Ellie Carrera Justis, the outstanding freshman, back to serve. Great play. Sturer hit it into the net. And you can see for Grace Sturer on the outside after she spent the entire season as the libero, just not quite fully comfortable, it feels like, getting her swing back. She looked good on that one. There's been times where Sturer's looked great. Had a couple of kills early on in this second set. But the consistency in her swings hasn't necessarily been there tonight. Austin on the serve. Bank had it blocked. Point for Holy Cross. They're Honan to serve. Warmoon's at the tip. Harding attacks, blocked down and out. Boy, that was very, very close to landing down on that near line, but just went out. 13-16, Lafayette. Sturer has it blocked, down in bounds. Holy Cross still hanging around, but Grace Tulevich makes it 17-14 Lafayette. As they try to win the race to 25. Jenna Bailey serving. Dwyer back set. Just stayed in on the back row. But Grace and Bank have the swing. Crusaders cut it down to 2. Making some noise as Deval Santos on the serve. Push the set ahead to Deegan. Near side, Harding attacks. Off the block touch. Blocked in. It was Stur and Wormund combining for the block for Lafayette. (18-15) Crusaders. Cut it back down to 2. As the Crusaders have chipped away consistently in this set. Lafayette was up 6 early. They've just held on as Eli Carrera Justis forces an overpass. Bailey to the middle, Wormund, the kill. And it's 19-16 as Lafayette has done such a great job to hold on and do just enough to maintain 2 to 3 points of separation. Dwyer, near side, right, attacks and goes long. 20-16 Lafayette. We have a timeout taken by the Holy Cross Crusaders. Keep it here during this break. We'll take a look around some of the rest of the action tonight around the Patriot League. Army West Point in action, taking on the Bucknell Bison. They're in the second set out in Lewisburg. It's a 1-0 lead for Bucknell over Army. They're tied up 13-all in set number 2 there. Colgate, a 1-0 lead over Lehigh as the Raiders looking to stay unbeaten in the Patriot League this season. They're the only remaining undefeated team in PL action. They're in the second set right now, just down the road a piece at Lehigh, and in the second set down in Baltimore, Loyola Greyhounds trail the Navy Midshipmen 1-0, but Loyola has the lead 14-8 in set number 2. As American with the night off across the Patriot League here, Holy Cross has the 1-0 lead. They took the first set 25-18, and now Lafayette up 4 points late in the second out of the Holy Cross timeout, the second that they've taken in the set. A look to try and close things out. Audrey Mangum on the serve. Dwyer to the middle, tipped over, and a good job by Katie Cairns to find the opening. As the block slid to the middle, that left the far side exposed. 17-20. Holy Cross went on a nice run out of their first time out in this set. And they win the first 2 points out of their second time out. A 4-point lead trimmed down to a 2-point lead. Libero Sophie Van Severen. Tipped over by Carrera Justis. Honan attacks. Set it up for Deegan. And the off-balance attack by Reagan Wright results in a kill for the Crusaders as the sophomore from Houston, Texas, gets it down to a 1-point set. And then Severin just kept it in. The ace ties it up at 20-20. Holy Cross was looking for its first lead of this set, but can't get it as the serve goes into the net. That was the first tie in the second set since it was 0-0. 21-20. Leopards on top. Into serve, Julia Howard. Into the tape. 21-all. Shannon Dwyer. Back into serve. Takes a run up at it. Push it out to Televich. And it's blocked, and Holy Cross takes its first lead of the second set, 22-21. Crusaders trying to complete the late comeback. Howard to the middle, pushed over by Austin. And the swing goes long from Grayson Bank, freshman from San Juan Capistrano. And now they reverse it and say there's a block touch at the net and a point for Holy Cross. And this is about as animated as we've seen Ryan Adams get this season. Not happy with the call and the reversal from the official down low, but it's 23-21 Holy Cross as a result. Unlike some conferences, there is no replay challenges in the Patriot League, so there's nothing that Ryan Adams is going to be able to do except try and regroup the team, as that is a crucial reversal of a point here late in the second set. Looked like it got through clean with the naked eye, but obviously it was happening so fast. Necessarily difficult to tell from as far away as we're sitting here on the baseline. Dwyer. Now set for Televich. Had it blocked. Leopards play it to the near antenna. Sent across by Carrera Justis. Televich. The attack and the kill. Well, that's one way to respond. Get a quick side out, grab the serve back, and a chance to get it back to a deuce at 23-all. Carrera Justis nearly comes up with an ace. Back row attack for right off the side of the block and down out of bounds. And Holy Cross grabs set point first in the second, 24-22. Emma Van Severen into serve. The attack for Sturrer. And it's played into the net. Honan had the last touch for Holy Cross before it came down. A 1-point set in the second, 23-24. Set point number 2 for the Crusaders. And Kelly Austin to serve. A point for Lafayette gets set point out of play. And Grace Televich gets us back tied at 24-all. And that takes set point away from Holy Cross. Austin. Side spin on the serve. And Holy Cross grabs set point back at 25-24. Third set point as Honan serves. Tapped over by Televich. And Holy Cross takes set number 2, 26-24. And the Crusaders with a commanding 2-0 advantage as we reach the intermission tonight here at the Kirby Sports Center. We'll take a step aside. We'll be back with set number 3 when we return on the Lafayette Sports Network. And welcome you back to the Kirby Sports Center on Friday night. Joe Vasile here with you on the Lafayette Sports Network. At the end of the second set, it's a 2-0 lead for the Holy Cross Crusaders after Lafayette led for a majority of the second. Holy Cross able to put together a strong charge late out of their second time out and turn a 20-16 deficit into a 26-24 win in set number 2. Now they've got that commanding 2-0 advantage as Holy Cross has been attacking very efficiently on the game. 31 kills so far on 60 total attacks and just 3 attacking errors so far today for Holy Cross. That is uber efficient for them, hitting over 400 as a team through the first 2 sets. Lafayette's been pretty good. They're hitting right around 300 in the first 2 sets, which, I mean, normally you would take, but, I mean, Holy Cross, especially in the first set, was just so darn good. And it just kind of took the air out of the ball before the Leopards were able to get going. So as both teams have broken their huddles and headed back out onto the court for the start of set number 3, the Leopards trying to win this one and just keep the match alive and not suffer their second straight sweep here in Patriot League play, as Lafayette winless on the year at 0-3 in the conference. Holy Cross 0-4 in the conference. Both teams looking for their first win in Patriot League action, and for Lafayette, riding a 28-match losing streak in Patriot League play. This one would mean a lot to be able to come back here in front of the home crowd. Julia Howard up to serve. Get things going here in set number 3. Reagan Wright attacks long, and it's a 1-0 lead for Lafayette. Leopards have won the first point now in all 3 sets, including in the second when they went out to a 5-0 spurt to start. Grayson banked it off of the block and down to even things up at 1. Emma Van Severen going to check in for Holy Cross in the rotation as Reagan Wright heads off to the bench to catch a breather. It'll be Emma Van Severen, the younger sister of libero Sophie Van Severen, serving and coming up with an ace. She just kept it in on the back line. 2-1 Crusaders. And another race for Emma Van Severen. That is Emma Van Severen's 3rd service ace of the game. She had 3 service aces on the season before tonight. And now she goes long. Leopards catch a break on the service error. Bank on the attack. Pass hit the center hung scoreboard over the top of the floor here at the Kirby Sports Center and deflected down. An unfortunate break for Lafayette. Bank. And the net violation called against Lafayette's 5-2 Holy Cross, as they ruled it was Kelly Austin who hit it. Leopards going to make a change. Austin comes out, and Lauren Leontas comes in. Sophomore from Apple Valley, California, making her first appearance of the season. Stir the attack, and it hits off the side of the arm of Reagan Wright. And a kill for Grace Sturer. Grace had 4 of those in the last set, now 6 overall in the match. And serving into the net is Leontas. Sky Deval Santos, a sophomore from San Francisco, defensive specialist for Holy Cross, who spurred several of their long runs on the serve. Won't be able to do so here as she goes long. And Lafayette has caught a couple of breaks now from Holy Cross service errors in this third set that's helped keep things close at 4-6, with Jenna Bailey and Leanna Deegan checking in. Bailey will serve. Harding up to 10 kills in the first set, had 2 in the second. Now Deegan attacks and gets the kill for the Leopards. 1-point third set. It's a round of applause from assistant coach Colton Reinholtz. Bailey on the serve again. Stir had it blocked, came back down on the Holy Cross side. And the double touch ties things up at 6. Dwyer set, and the kill comes through for Katie Cairns. Shannon Dwyer, the setter for Holy Cross today, has really been setting the middles with Cairns mainly, and Claire Honan almost secondarily today, very well. As another service error gives a point to Lafayette and ties things up at 7. Haven't seen much of Kathleen Philo here today, who's generally a second setter for Holy Cross, but it's been all Dwyer. She's been doing a great job, so why not? Carrera Justis into the net. Holy Cross grabs the lead back at 8-7. Sophie Van Severen gets the ace. Now 9-7 Crusaders. For Holy Cross, who's won 3 straight in this series. This will be a much-needed first win of the Patriot League season. Bailey bumps it over. Carrera Justis into the net. Where Justis had it blocked. Tipped over by Warmoons. Caval Santos played it over. Deegan attacks. It's just set across by Shannon Dwyer. And then Warmoons had that one at the right speed to get it through and down. Cuts the Holy Cross lead down to 2 at 8-10. As Audrey Mangum, libero in maroon to serve. Deegan. And Leanna Deegan been steady throughout this match. Gets it down to a 1-point game. And the serve from Mangum goes long. So Lafayette had a chance to even things up. Instead, an 11-9 lead for the Crusaders. Shannon Dwyer to serve. Crusaders back up by 3. Dwyer serves. Bailey the set for Carrera Justis. Honan off the side of the block and down out of bounds. 13-9. Holy Cross on top, starting to get some separation in the middle part of this third set. They're up 2-0 already. Kelly Austin has something to say about that, though. Gets the Leopards back within 3. Julia Howard serving. An awkward pass. Crusaders able to get it over. Free ball for the Leopards. They set it to Televich from the outside. Honan responds and goes long off the back line. Lafayette trims it back down to 2. Leopards just trying to stay alive, get to a 4th set. That has got to be the name of the game here for the Leopards. Howard to the middle for Bank. Nice dig by Mangum. The overpass. Illegal set. The double touch against Lafayette wipes out the chance. Gives Holy Cross the serve back up 14-11 with Emma Van Severen, a freshman from Davenport, Iowa, on the serve. Far side kill for Rachel Harding. 15-11 Holy Cross. We've reached a timeout down on the floor in set number 3. We'll take it with them here on the Lafayette Sports Network. Back at the Kirby Sports Center here on Friday night, the Holy Cross Crusaders a 15-11 lead over the Lafayette Leopards in set number 3. College of the Holy Cross with a 2-0 lead over Lafayette. Trying to wrap things up in short fashion here on a Friday night. As the serve goes long, a point for Lafayette out of the timeout down on the floor. Now 12-15 advantage as Lafayette takes the serve back, trailing Holy Cross. Ellie Carrera Justis on the serve. Austin just kept it in. Lafayette trims it back down to 2. Leopards led 1-0 in this third set, haven't led since. Had a couple of tie scores. Now they're trying to get it back there at least. Howard sets to Televich. Stir the attack. Televich is on the other side, so Stir sends it across, gets the kill. One-point set, 14-15. Harding off the side of the block. And Holy Cross escapes without getting it back to even. 16-14, Crusaders on top. But Leopards on the prowl. Honan serves. Lafayette out of system. Stir gets it across. Joust was won by Holy Cross, went out of bounds off of Lafayette. Honan on the serve. Sent out of bounds by Katie Cairns, breathing a little life back into the Leopards. Avoids Holy Cross stretching things out to 4 points late. Instead, back down to 2 at 15-17 with Austin serving. 16-17 off the ace. So Kelly Austin trying to will the team back in. Outside Harding, hit the tape, lands it in. Some nights the bounces are going your way, and that has certainly been the case for Rachel Harding. Closing in on 15 kills, a new season high for her in a 3-set match, should this one only last 3. Harding swings. Didn't get it through. It hit the net on the far side and never got over. She was trying to get it around the block but couldn't. 17-18, Lafayette to serve. Trying to tie things back up. Jenna Bailey, junior from Rancho Cucamonga, California, on the serve. And the set attack from Shannon Dwyer. The first time she's broken that out today. At a huge time for the Crusaders to put them up 19-17 in the third. And then the serve goes long. Back and forth on the teeter-totter we go. Ray Stewart to serve. Good pass from Sturr. Deegan. Free ball for Lafayette. Deegan swings. Holy Cross able to play it. Right-handed across. Sturr attacks. And the miscommunication from the Crusaders, and we are tied at 19. And we have a timeout on the floor taken by Holy Cross. As Lafayette charging back late in the third set. They trailed the majority of this time to the Crusaders in the third, and Lafayette down 2-0 here today. Trying to get things back up to even. Men's soccer team making a lot of noise here inside the Kirby Sports Center. They've been changing sides so that no matter what, they would be behind the Holy Cross bench to be able to razz them throughout this one. And some timeout entertainment being provided down on the baseline. The Leopards out of the timeout are already broken the huddle. Holy Cross now breaks the huddle itself. Tied up at 19, you feel the pendulum of momentum on the side of the Leopards as Grace Sturr continues to serve. 19-19, Lafayette trying to win the third and keep the match alive. Ahead for Wright, blocked out of bounds. (20-19), Holy Cross on top. They've done such a great job out of timeouts. Sophie Van Severen serving. Fake it, get it to Deegan. Leopards keep it alive. Deegan with another drive. Holy Cross can't get it over. We're tied at 20. Now Audrey Mangum steps up to the service line. Great dig. Deegan. Regan Wright. And Ellie Carrera-Justiz puts Lafayette on top, 21-20. First lead for the Leopards in the third set since they were up 1-0. Been a long time coming for Lafayette. Trying to stay alive. Wright attacks long. 22-20. And we have another timeout taken by Holy Cross. There's the huddle for the Lafayette Leopards. Just off to the left, Ryan Adams and Colton Reynolds, head coach and assistant, talking things over as that is a players-only huddle we're taking a look at right now. Ellie Carrera-Justiz jumping into the middle. You know, Lafayette this year, there are no assigned team captains. The idea for Ryan Adams is that every single player has their own leadership role on this team, and he wants every player to kind of own that mentality. It's worked to the tune of an 11-8 record overall on the season. Most wins in a season since 2015 already, with most of conference play still to go. Struggled to an 0-3 start in the Patriot League. Trying to stay alive and avoid an 0-4 start. Trying to avoid giving Holy Cross its first win in the league this year. Audrey Mangum serving with Lafayette up 2 in the third set late. Wright attacks and gets it back for the Crusaders with the point to make it 21-22. Both timeouts taken in the third set for Holy Cross. They've been able to win the very next point out of it. So here's Shannon Dwyer serving. Dwyer to the middle. Honan had it received by Bailey. Deegan swings. And off the block, touch at the net. Lafayette 23, Holy Cross 21. As Leanna Deegan putting the team on her back here in set number 3. Gotten this down 2 points away from a victory. Julia Howard serving. Dwyer sets back to Wright. Good pancake by Carrera-Justiz. Wright attacks. It went long. They rule no touch at the net. For the first time today, the Lafayette Leopards have set point. It's 24-21. Holy Cross won 25-18 in the first, 26-24 in the second. And the Lafayette Leopards take set number 3, 25-21. And that means we are headed to a fourth set here at the Kirby Sports Center. Stick with us on the Lafayette Sports Network. Welcome you back to the Kirby Sports Center here in Easton, Pennsylvania. Boy, oh boy, what a match we've seen so far. Holy Cross through 3 sets with a 2-1 advantage. They won the first 2, but then Lafayette comes storming back in the third to take that one 25-21. And with it, Leopards keep it alive, send us to a fourth set here on a Friday evening. Joe Vasile with you on the Lafayette Sports Network tonight. Thanks so much for making us part of your Friday plans, as Holy Cross has attacked well today. 7:41 in the first set, 2:42 in the second, 3:45 in the third. Lafayette doing just enough in that third set to stay alive Grace Sturr had 4 kills as she's getting the start at outside today instead of her customary libero spot. Leanna Deegan had 3 big kills late in the third set to propel the Leopards ahead here into the fourth. And as we get set to get going, you see Colton Reinhold's assistant coach for Lafayette talking to the team in their huddle. As it's been a fun one here tonight at the Kirby Sports Center. Quickly checking some scores from around the Patriot League. Army and Bucknell are late in the third set, all tied up at 1 set apiece. Army up on Bucknell 20-14 in that third. Colgate with a 2-0 lead over Lehigh, and they're up 23-15 late in the third set. So Colgate looking to wrap up its 5th Patriot League win in as many tries and stay unbeaten. And Navy and Loyola Maryland are tied at 1 apiece late in the third. It's Navy 20 and Loyola 16. So a couple of matches that look like they're destined for at least 4 sets going on elsewhere in the Patriot League, just like we've got one here. As now Lafayette, it was a do-or-die third set to keep this one going. Same goes here in the fourth. Win it for the Leopards to send it to a decisive 5th set. If Holy Cross wins, they take the best-of-5 match. Seems pretty simple when it's laid out that way, but Holy Cross has played arguably one of its best matches of the season. Shannon Dwyer on the serve, already with over 30 assists on the game. The attack goes out of bounds as Heli Carrera Justi has slipped up a little bit. Just trying to avoid touching that one. And it's a 1-0 Lafayette lead as we start the 4th set. Lafayette has now won the first point in all 4 sets. Holy Cross has been out of system so far for the entire set. Good pancake by Mangum. Holy Cross still can't set up in the offense. To the middle, Austin off the side of the, off the nets and then out. Pardon, thought she had that one off a tip at the net, but it was not. And we're tied at 1 here early on as Holy Cross gets the side out. Was Emma Van Severen serving. Zelevich had it blocked. Sturr blocked across. Sturr attacks again after Bank had hers received. Harding into the net. Rachel Harding already with 16 kills on the match for Holy Cross, but just mishit that one into the net. 2-1 Leopards lead. Kelly Austin serving into the net. She tried to go short and went a little bit too short. Grace Sturr off the side of the block for the kill. 3-2 Leopards. Both teams trading points early on in set number 4. As here's Jenna Bailey. Really good serve. Harding attacks. Mangum receives. Deegan off the tip. Play it for Harding. Mormund went off speed. And so did Cairns. And it was Katie Cairns able to get the kill for Holy Cross to tie things up at 3. Already the 3rd tie score of the 4th set. And served into the net by Sky Deval Santos. Deval Santos on the serve today for Holy Cross. had been so good in the first couple sets, cooled off in the third, and now an error to get things going in the fourth. And an ace the other way for Grace Sturer. 5-3 Lafayette. First time a team has failed to get a side out here in this fourth set. First ace of the day for Grace Sturer. 5th overall for the Leopards as they take a 6-3 lead as the drive went long. Holy Cross bench making some noise. Off the overpass, a kill for Ellie Carrera-Justis. 4 in a row for the Leopards as they go up 7-3. Stir into the tape. Holy Cross grabs the serve back and the initiative at 4-7 as Rachel Harding, the junior from Kalamazoo, Michigan, serves. To the near side, Wright with the kill for Holy Cross. Now 5-7 Crusaders. It's Regan Wright. Had a rough match last Saturday against Army. 13 attacking errors. It's been much better today. But Liana Deegan answers for the Lafayette Leopards. Now 8-5, Lafayette on top. And Audrey Mangum to serve. She's got the best ace to service error ratio this year for Lafayette. 15 aces, just 6 errors. Carrera-Justis had it kept alive by Deval Santos, who had a great play. And the swing from Cairns gets Holy Cross back within 2 at 6-8. Sophie Van Severen serves. The pass hit the net outside the antenna, the delayed whistle. And the point for Holy Cross. Served long by Van Severen. 9-7 Lafayette. Holy Cross had some problem with service errors today. They've had 11 now in the 4 sets. Howard serving for Lafayette. Team leader in aces coming in. And they run the slide for Claire Honan, who gets the kill. Part of the bread and butter of this Holy Cross offense. Claire Honan's slide. Kelly Austin the other way. Middle's getting into the action. 10-8 Lafayette by 2. Ellie Carrera-Justis serving. Back to the near side and through the block and down. Regan Wright. Back down to a 1-point set at 9-10. Emma Van Severen on the serve. The younger of the 2 sisters. Bank had the attack and the kill. And we're even up at 10 in the 4th set. Big overpass. To the middle, Austin overpassed again. To Levitch on the attack. Another overpass, and this time Austin just slams it down. (11-10) Leopards. Attack goes long from Harding, no tip. Lafayette by 2. Off the attacking error, which have been very rare for Holy Cross. They had just 6 in the first 3 sets. None in the first. Blocked. Toevich with the kill. Lafayette has had Holy Cross out of system for a majority of this 4th set, and they've been able to take advantage every time, it seems like. Now Kelly Austin serving. Overpass goes outside the antenna. 14-10, Lafayette up on Holy Cross. Trying to eke this one out into a 5th set after Holy Cross won the first 2. Austin. A back set. Bank has it blocked. It lands out of bounds. The point for the Crusaders. Cuts it down to 11-14. And gives them the serve back for Claire Honan. A low pass. And the swing goes long from Grace Sturrer. 12-14. To the middle, Warmund. Back to Bank, who goes long. And Lafayette in the middle of set number 4 is on top, 15-12. And we have a timeout on the floor. We'll take it with him. Back with more on the Lafayette Sports Network. Back at the Kirby Sports Center, Joe Vasile with you tonight on the Lafayette Sports Network. Set number 4, Lafayette on top of Holy Cross, 15-12. But Holy Cross with a 2-1 lead. So Lafayette needing to win this 4th set to get to a 5th. They needed to do the same in the 3rd just to force this 4th. They're able to successfully do so. So trying to keep it alive once again. Jenna Bailey on the serve. And it just goes long. Out of the TV timeouts, Holy Cross gets the point to go up 13-15. With the serve. Skydeval Santos. Dwyer sets. The attack by Emerson Smith hits the block and goes down. A point for Holy Cross. It's now 14-15. First time we've said the name of Emerson Smith, the junior from Oregon City, Oregon. Bailey for Deegan. And it always seems like Liana Deegan is in the mix when Lafayette needs a run. Not only tonight, but throughout the whole season. She's been that presence. Had a little bit of a slow start, but has been herself over the last half dozen matches. Big block. Carrera Justi's at it. And then the rejection for Holy Cross. Cairns in the middle. 15-16 as Smith goes back to serve. And now will be subbed out as Rachel Harding comes back in to replace her. Bailey sets it up. Deegan taps it over. And then they call the violation against Holy Cross. 17-15, Lafayette. Mangum into the net. Service error, and a rare one for Audrey Mangum. Now Sophie Van Severen, opposite libero, serving. Tipped over by Carrera Justi as she goes for the tap again. Right, had it blocked. Leopards remain up by 2, 18-16. Trulia Howard back off the bench to serve. On a slide to Rachel Harding. That results in a point for Holy Cross to get it back to 17-18. Now Shannon Dwyer. Howard set to Carrera Justis. Side out Leopards. Seven straight points, flip-flopping back and forth as we have a timeout taken by Lafayette at 19-17 here in the fourth. Boy, if you joined us late, you've missed what's been a fantastic match here tonight at the Kirby Sports Center. Holy Cross took the first two sets, 25-18, 26-24 in the second. Lafayette came back to win 25-21 in the third, now up late here in the fourth as you take a look at the Holy Cross huddle with head coach Kathleen Coltpoise just off to the right on your screen, trying to rally the troops here late. Coltpoise, we mentioned, 4 years as a head coach at Division II Stonehill College up in New England. Before that was an assistant coach at the University of New Hampshire on their back-to-back America East Championship teams earlier this decade, and also one of the all-time great volleyball players at the College of the Holy Cross. Second in program history in hitting percentage, fifth in blocks, and eighth in career kills for the Holy Cross Crusaders. Now trying to guide the program back to prominence within the Patriot League. Ellie Carrera Justis has the serve for Lafayette. They fake the slide, and in the middle, Grayson Bank. And if nothing else, Holy Cross has shown some really good shifty offense, some fakes. They've run that slide a couple of times here in the last few sets. Now they fake that, and Emma Van Severen sends it into the nets. This is Kelly Austin taking the serve for the Leopards. Harding attacks and keeps it in. Rachel Harding has been all reliable for Holy Cross today. They've gone to her time and time again. Creeping up on the 20 kill mark. Honan to Levitch. 21-19 Lafayette. And as Holy Cross kept it close early on, they've kept it close really throughout, but haven't been able to get back to a tie since 3-3. McInerney flip-flopping back early on in this set. Leopards went on a little run and have had the lead ever since. Illegal touch. (22-19). Bailey serving. Holy Cross refusing to go down in this fourth set. They've hung around and not allowed Lafayette to open up more than a 4-point lead, and now they have it down to 2. Ace in the hole, Sky to ball, Santos on the serve. Bailey for Deegan. Off the side of the block touch, and Lafayette up 23-20. Timeout taken by Holy Cross. As you flash back into the third set, Holy Cross was up 19-17. They were also up 20-19 late in the third set, up 2-0, trying to close out Lafayette today. Leopards rallied back late in that one to take it, and now 2 points away are the Leopards from just sending this one to a fifth set, as they have played phenomenally today with their back up against the wall. They got off to that slow start in the first couple of sets when Holy Cross was attacking unbelievably efficiently. I mean, Holy Cross hit 741 as a team in the first set, 20 kills, no errors on 27 total attacks. They've been 242 or above in every set here today, so it's not like it's really calmed down a whole lot. It's obviously come down from that astronomical figure. Lafayette, to its credit, has played a good match, but just kind of ran into some really hot players for Holy Cross in the first couple of sets, and have proven that they're able to hold their own since. Two teams fairly evenly matched coming in, as Lafayette trying to win these next 2 points and bring us into a fifth set. Serve for Grace Sturer. And the kill for Katie Cairns. 21-23, Holy Cross gets the serve back. And they fend off what would have been a set point for Lafayette. And keep that away from them for the time being. Rachel Harding on the serve. High pass, just set across by Carrera Justiz. Cairns at the swing. Bump set from Mangum for Deegan. Carrera Justiz attacks. Now Wright has it blocked. Set point Lafayette, 24-21. Audrey Mangum to send us to a fifth set. Not quite yet, say the Holy Cross Crusaders. Set point number 2 for Lafayette. This time with Sophie Van Severen into the net, and there will be 5. The Lafayette Leopards take the fourth set, 25-22 over Holy Cross. And after dropping the first 2, we'll have a winner-take-all fifth set on tap from the Kirby Sports Center when we return on the Lafayette Sports Network. Back at the Kirby Sports Center, a couple of minutes ahead of the start of set number 5 here at Lafayette College. Holy Cross won the first 2 sets. Lafayette has stormed back to take the next 2. They've been led by Leanna Deegan's got a team-high 12 kills through the first 4 sets. Meanwhile, Rachel Harding having a great match for Holy Cross with 17 herself. 10 of those came in the first sets. Joe Vasile with you here on the Lafayette Sports Network tonight. Take a look at the Holy Cross huddle. This is going to be for the Crusaders, their fourth 5-set match of the season. They're 1-3 in their previous 4. However, they did win the last time they went to 5 sets. That was against Providence at a UConn tournament on September 21st. Lafayette, last time that they went to 5 sets was also the last time they played a match here at the Kirby Sports Center. Back a couple of Fridays ago, opening up Patriot League play against Lehigh. They fell to the Mountain Hawks 3-2 in that one after having won 3 in a row in 5 sets before that one. So for Holy Cross, it's a situation where you're coming into this 5th set, of course, playing just to 15, so it's a shorter set, but all of the momentum in this match is on the side of the Lafayette Leopards, who, after a little bit of a slow start, have really turned on, especially in that 4th set, doing a great job overall. And for Holy Cross, the errors starting to mount up and kind of working against them. They didn't commit an error in the 1st set, but they had 5 there in the 4th. 14 total service errors for the Crusaders so far today. So as the teams get ready to break their huddles before our decisive 5th set, first Patriot League win on the line for both of these teams here today, so you know they're both hungry to come away with it. Take a look at the Leopards. First 6 out on the court with Audrey Mangum, the libero, just off to the side. Holy Cross and the Road Purples just broken their huddle, high-fiving each other out on the courts. We'll switch sides midway through this 5th set, but to start things off, Lafayette will go from left to right. Holy Cross from right to left, which means the Crusaders will start off with the serve here in set number 5. Lafayette has won the first point in each of the previous 4 sets. We'll see if that rings true here in the short set. Starting off on the serve for Holy Cross, it's the setter, Shannon Dwyer. Talevich, the attack. Bump set from Dwyer. Right. Howard for Talevich again. And it'll be Holy Cross starting off with a 1-0 lead. Talevich, big swing. Tied up at 1 as Ellie Carrera-Justis takes the serve over. Big block, a solo one for Kelly Austin. Neither team had an official block for a point yet on the stat sheet. Kelly Austin gets one, and then Ellie Carrera-Justis with the service ace to put the Leopards up 3-1. And another! It's a block party for Kelly Austin. Stirrer just kept it in. 5-1. Lafayette, and we have a timeout taken by Holy Cross. Timeout in the 5th set, down on the floor. We'll take it with them. Stick with us on the Lafayette Sports Network. Back at the Kirby Sports Center. Lafayette Leopards up big, 5-1 in the 5th. Trying to pull the rug out from underneath the Holy Cross Crusaders, who won the first 2 sets in this match. Lafayette has stormed back to force this 5th. Kelly Austin sends it wide. Holy Cross continuing to find success out of timeouts today. Elsewhere in the Patriot League, Army beat Bucknell in 4 sets. Colgate, a sweep of Lehigh. Navy and Loyola in the 4th. It's late. Loyola trying to force a 5th. And here in Easton, it's the Leopards 6, the Crusaders 2 in set number 5. Kelly Austin serving for Lafayette. Had a couple of big solo blocks. And now a big service ace. What a turnaround within this match for the Lafayette Leopards. And it's what Ryan Adams, head coach, always says. When things aren't going well, you still got to feed your players, your playmakers, and keep going back to them. And it's that steady faith in the game plan that's helped things out for Lafayette once luck started going in their direction. But Grayson Bank gets the kill for Holy Cross. Claire Honan off the tape and across to the middle. War Moons. 8-3. Lafayette on top. We'll switch sides. Midway through the 5th set. Holy Cross and Lafayette moving to opposite sides, and you see the migration of the men's soccer team in the background following Holy Cross up and down the court today. And vocal supporters of the Leopards trying to get inside the heads of the Crusaders. Created a loud environment here at the Kirby Sports Center tonight. As Jenna Bailey in to serve for Lafayette, up 8-3. Holy Cross out of sorts. Bank had it blocked. Van Severn got there to play it. Bailey bumps it over. Stir over. Dwyer for Bank. Big drive. It's Carrera Justis who had the dig, and then the other way, the kill for Grace Sturrer. It's a 9-3 lead. And we have a timeout taken down on the floor. And Lafayette's, oh my goodness, again, we've seen this year, not only tonight, but throughout the season, the ability of this team in between a set to just turn on a dime and completely change the complexion of a match. We saw it against St. Peter's on this court a few weeks ago. A few weeks before that, against Fairleigh Dickinson, Lafayette lost badly in the first set before storming back and dominating the next 3 sets against the FDU Knights. And now tonight against Holy Cross, after dropping the first set 25-18, they led for most of the second set before Holy Cross came back late and won 26-24. And that's a point where a team that maybe doesn't quite have the mental toughness that this Leopards team has might have just folded up shop. Not this team, not this year. They won the 3rd. They won the 4th. They're up 9-3 in the 5th on the race to get to 15. Bailey serves. Bank gets the kill. And the point for Holy Cross trims the Lafayette lead down to 5. And Holy Cross, we've seen both in the 3rd set and in the 4th, fall behind early to Lafayette. They've made runs to keep it close, but have never been able to overcome. At least not for more than briefly. They're going to need to change that narrative here in the 5th. Sturrer attacked. Dwyer off the slide to Cairns. Carrera Justis tips from the back row. Set across by Dwyer. Bailey for Sturrer. Cairns in the middle. Deegan on the outside. 10-4 Leopards lead. Both teams looking for their first win in Patriot League play this season. Deegan swings. Set cross court, goes outside the antenna. Rachel Harding, who had been so good all match long, fading down the stretch in the fourth and fifth sets. 11-4 Leopards. Serve from Grace Sturr goes long and on the error. The Crusaders get the serve back at 5-11, trailing by 6. Rachel Harding comes back in after being briefly subbed out to take the serve. At 5-11, Lafayette a perfect 4 for 4 on side outs in the fifth set so far. Liana Deegan makes it 5 for 5. Deegan into the net. Lafayette doubling up Holy Cross in set number 5, 12-6. Deegan! 13-6, Lafayette on top. And 1 point away from having match point. Howard goes into the net. And errors for Lafayette, keeping Holy Cross afloat in the fifth. 7-13, Lafayette a perfect 6 for 6 on side outs in the fifth. The serve for Dwyer. Received by Carrera Justis. Televich attacks. And the kill for Grayson Bank. Able to get enough mustard to get it off the block, but across the net. 8-13. Shannon Dwyer continuing to serve. Carrera Justis. Swung by Harding. Howard, back set. Carrera Justis, the tip. Match point. Lafayette 14-8. And served into the net by Ellie Carrera Justis. So match point number 2 coming at 9-14. Holy Cross needs to win the next 5 points to keep this match alive. Emma Van Severen. Televich. And the Crusaders make it 14-10 in favor of Lafayette. So 1 up and 1 down for the Crusaders. Third straight match point for Lafayette. Televich, miss hits. Oh boy, it's getting interesting. Wouldn't this be something? 11-14, Emma Van Severen on the serve. 4th straight match point for Lafayette. And Televich finishes it off. The Lafayette Leopards storm back from a 2-0 advantage to win in 5 over the Holy Cross Crusaders here tonight at the Kirby Sports Center. 18-25, 24-26, 25-21, 25-22, and in the 5th set, 15-11. Here at the Kirby Sports Center, as the Lafayette Leopards tonight have defeated the Holy Cross Crusaders 3-2, first Patriot League win of the season, joined by player of the game, Leanna Deegan. And Leanna, it was a pretty fierce fight out there. You guys went down 2-0. What was it that helped to rally the team to victory tonight?
We've been working a lot in practice on coming back, and it was just like a lot of energy. We came in and we were just talking in the huddle, and we were like, we're not going to let them come back. We have to work hard and show that we've been working hard in practice.
You had a couple of big kills, especially in the 3rd set, kind of late on when Holy Cross was coming back. What was just the mindset out on the court at that point?
We were just going all out. We had nothing to lose. We wanted to go at them, and yeah.
How does it feel to pick up the first win in league play this year?
It feels really good. We've been working really hard for it, and it's fun.
All right, well, thank you so much, Leanna. We bring in head coach Ryan Adams right now. And coach, again, first Patriot League win of the season. Had to fight for it pretty hard. Was that what you expected to see out of Holy Cross tonight?
Absolutely. They're a tough team. Their record might not show it, but just like every Patriot League team, it's going to be a battle. And I'm just glad we battled, even being down 0-2. It's a fight for sure.
Yeah, I mean, we've always talked about it. It feels like just wanting to stick with everything, even when maybe the breaks aren't going your way. There were a couple of plays, especially in those first 2 sets, where it just felt like Holy Cross was having everything break their way. Just how do you make sure that you keep the team's spirits high going into that 3rd set, even when things hadn't necessarily been going right?
I think it's just the belief and the capability of the players around you. I wouldn't trade anybody we have for anyone else, so it's just knowing that we can do it and hanging in.
All right, thank you so much, head coach Ryan Adams. First Patriot League win of the season for the Lafayette Leopards.